A Udinese vs Roma prediction, team news, lineups preview. Winners in midweek and in the recent Rome derby, champions League-chasing Roma visit Serie A strugglers Udinese on Sunday. While the giallorosse are in fine form, having since lost just twice in 16 games since Daniele De Rossi's return, their hosts still need points to secure safety. Match preview. Posting a fourth consecutive clean sheet for the first time since 2017, Roma showed their ability to hang tough in Thursday's All-Italian Europa League clash at San Siro, as they struck first through Gianluca Mancini and then held AC Milan at bay until the final whistle. Last year's runners-up are therefore one step closer to this term's semi-finals, and that hard-earned success followed hot on the heels of beating Lazio 1-0 in the Derby della Capitale. Mancini was again the unlikely match winner at Stadio Olimpico. Not only did victory secure their status as top dogs in the Eternal City, but Roma also extended their unbeaten streak to 7 league games, firming up 5th place in the standings. That is currently enough for Champions League qualification, though things can change, depending on events in UEFA competitions for the remainder of this season, and the giallorossi could yet secure a seat at Europe's top table by winning the Europa League. Since De Rossi took over from Jose Mourinho, only leaders Inter Milan have scored more times in Serie A, while only Inter and 4th-placed surprise package Bologna have conceded fewer goals. Naturally, clamor is growing for the former midfield maestro to be appointed on a permanent basis. Unbeaten in all 5 away matches under De Rossi in the top flight, Roma now travel to Udine before meeting Milan again next week. And they will be confident of picking up maximum points once again. Over the past decade, the capital club have won no fewer than 17 of 21 league meetings with Udinese, including a 3-1 success at Stadio Olimpico in November, in which Mancini was also on target. Florian Thauvin scored the Friulani's only goal on that occasion, and the French forward has found the net 5 times this season without ever finishing on the winning side, more than any other player throughout Serie A. Summing up Udinese's fortunes over the past few months, his goal at Sassuolo a fortnight ago proved only enough for 1 point, while Lazar Samardzic put them on course for a shock win over Inter last week, before they capitulated late on. After a 2-1 home defeat, sealed by conceding in second-half stoppage time, Gabriele Cioffi's side have now dropped 22 points from winning positions this term, earning just 4 wins from 13 matches in which they have opened the scoring. In all, Udinese have recorded some 16 draws so far. 17 is the Serie A record during Italy's 3 points for a win era, and just 2 points separate them from the relegation zone due to that inability to finish opponents off. Furthermore, only rock-bottom Salernitana have 1 fewer points as hosts, and the Bianconeri's lone home win is the worst tally at this stage of any season in their top-flight history, all of which makes Cioffi's task on Sunday a particularly tough one. Team news. Daniele De Rossi is set to make changes, aiming to rest weary legs before Part 2 of Roma's contest with Milan, so injury-plagued Chris Smalling should return to the bench, where he could be joined by some of the giallorossi's attacking stars. Though Paulo Dybala has scored 11 goals against Udinese in Serie A to date, his most against any opponent, as well as providing 8 assists, he may make way this weekend. Tommaso Baldanzi and Nicola Zalewski are among several contenders for promotion to the starting lineup, with Angelino and Rick Karsdorp likely to step into either fullback position. The visitors should only be missing Sardar Azmoun on Sunday, as Evan Dicka is back from suspension, but the home side are hampered by having several absentees. Florian Thauvin and Sandy Lovric have both joined Kaynan Davis and Gerard Deulofeu on the sidelines since Monday's loss to Inter. So either Isaac's success or the versatile Roberto Pereira could support top scorer Lorenzo Luca up front, as the latter returns from a 1-match ban. Udinese possible starting lineup: Okoye, Christensen, Bijal, Perez, Ebicil, Zaraga, Wallace, Samardzic, Kamara, Pereira, Luca. Roma possible starting lineup: Sviler, Karsdorp, Mancini, Ndicka, Angelino. Cristante, Paredes, Bove, Baldanzi, Lukaku, Zalewski. We say, Udinese 0-2 Roma. Since Udinese won 4-0 in their last home game against Roma, back in September 2022, much has changed at both clubs. A similar result in the visitors' favor is not totally improbable on this occasion, but the giallorossai's margin of victory may just be a little narrower. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.